Production.
What is poppin'? Let's look at Lemonade Incorporated. This is the insurance company here. Now, I like the looks of this stock because I do think it could be one of the lagging plays in this market. Because a lot of stocks, if you look at the charts, they're printing very similar patterns, right? A very long accumulation base, right? And eventually they get a large breakout to the upside. So I do think fair value for Lemonade could be around this range right here. Why I think that is because we're clearly developing a falling wedge pattern and things are getting tighter and tighter and tighter in this range. The only worry for me is I really don't know too much about the fundamentals because I don't really pay too much about the fundamentals. But I do like the looks of this in terms of I can I can tell people are losing faith in this. Now, that usually indicates to me that when people are looking one way, it's likely going to go the other way. That's how I think of it. Um, so we might end up seeing a breakout of this falling wedge towards the upside. But we do want to see continuation. Now it's tough to say because on this monthly time frame, we're starting to see a pickup in volume. It just keeps getting rejected, and that's my only worry here. So for me, I want to see a clear breakout of this wedge, a clear breakout, and I want to see continuation. So I want to see something like this where we get this breakout and then we create our first higher low. Okay, that is going to indicate to me that the trend has changed. Okay, so back to the basics. I like to zoom out like this. We look at the weekly and let's go back to the basics. Okay, this stock has been downtrending. We can't deny the facts here. It's been downtrending since January 2021, right? And we have yet to change this trend, right? It looks like we might change it. We continue to the downside, right? Looks like we might change, continue to the downside. It looks like we might change until I get the full confirmation where we break to the upside and we create that higher low, right? Then I will be convinced that this is happening and we need to buy the dip. So that's what I'm looking for on Lemonade. I want to see a breakout of the wedge and a higher low being created. That will signify to me, that will signal to me that, demand is picking up in this stock and it's worth paying attention to long term. Okay, so I'm just going to pull the chart to PLTR and we'll look just quickly, right, at the technicals. I'm not comparing the stocks by any means. I'm not comparing the stocks. So we have a falling wedge kind of type of pattern here, right? This is what we want to see in Lemonade. PLTR gave us the breakout to the upside and then spent some time creating this higher low. That is signaling to me it's a strong stock because the characteristics of price have changed. That's what we need to see here on Lemonade, right? I've learned from mistakes in the past, like you can't really be married to a stock, can't be too biased to it. If it starts to be fishy and things aren't changing at all, it could be time to maybe let it go. Now, if you have better reason to, whether it's fundamental analysis or things about the company that and you're privy to information that others are, that could be a reason to maybe invest for a longer period of time and withstand the pain of a bear market, right? But for a technical trader who's looking at the charts, I think it's crucial that we wait for a confirmation to the upside and then buy the dip on that higher low there, because that will likely signal to us that, all right, this baby's ready to go and demand is for sure picking up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's the breakdown from a technical perspective. Again, not financial advice. I am just stating my opinions of technical analysis and the price of the stock. So that's my thoughts on Lemonade. Easy.